let's take a look at Charizard. It'll scorch your opponents but not burn a hole in your pocket. Alright guys, so here's the current list that I will be working with off of. It's based off of Omnipoke's list. But first we're going to go ahead and review the cards, give my own 2 cents. But if you want a full competitive analysis of the deck, feel free to go ahead and check out Omnipoke's video as well. I'm going to try and give in my 2 cents. And then after that, we're going to try and check out, you know, how much would it cost to actually build this deck. And the fact we just found out that the starter decks, one of the starter decks features this exact Charizard, it makes this deck so much easier to build and makes it a lot more accessible. And you know, let's just get into it really quick. So just to start off with the deck, we're playing a 4-2-4 line of Charizard, and Charizard with its ability Battle Sense, it reads, once during your turn you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand, discard the other cards. This card basically, it becomes its draw engine and also an attacker at the same time. With Royal Blaze for 2 fire energy, this attack does 50 more damage for each Leon card in your discard pile. So not only has this become its own draw engine, but it works very synergistically with its attack, where you can draw and just discard any Leons you find, and you're giving yourself a 50-point power boost, which is great. And honestly, like, this card can quickly get powered up with a welder. You don't even need a welder. You can manually attach and quickly get your board set up that way. In order to help us set up even further, we play Jirachi with this. We all know what Jirachi does. Stellar Wish. We search the top 5 cards of our deck, and we get to pick 1 trainer card there. That with Jirachi, we can get any supporters, any ball search cards that we'll go over soon, maybe a Scoop Up Net, a Rare Candy to evolve our Charmanders fairly quickly. And yeah, this just gives us a little bit more consistency early on in the game especially. And then we're also playing 2 Oranguru with Primate Wisdom. We can kind of set up Oranguru to put a Leon on top of our deck, and then use Battle Sense to discard the Leon and give us a 50-point power boost as well. So, and energy and anything like you just want to save, and it just also allows us to dig 1 card deeper if we need to. We can combo Battle Sense, we can do Oranguru, Battle Sense, dump a Leon, and then use the second Oranguru to dig even further. And then we just play 1 Dedenne in case we need to, like, just drop it and just hit the board running, and like maybe our hand is completely dead and we have a Dedenne and we just need to get rid of the hand to get our board going. We're also playing a Clay engine. This Clay engine is very great because we're running a lot of items. So instead of research discarding our hand, we just play Clay and we discard anything we don't need. That way again, Clay runs great where we can discard our Leons and we just save a lot of our item cards, and we're gonna pull all our item cards using Clay. Such as Rare Candies, Ordinary Rods, any ball search cards as well. And then Leon as well, we're playing 4 of, because we need 4 of. We want to have Leons quickly hit the discard pile and give us that 50-point power boost for Charizard. Basically, once they're all in the discard pile, we're hitting 300 damage for 2 energy. That's insane. And honestly, if you have that last Leon and put it in discard pile, you're hitting 330 damage. That knocks out most VMAXs except for, I believe, Eternatus, and I think the new Colossal coming out. So that's insane. Welder is just there for us to quickly power up a Charizard if we need to. Again, like I said earlier, we don't necessarily need to power up a Charizard because it's just a simple 2 energy attachment. But if we really are in a pinch, we can just power up a Charizard fairly quickly with Welder. And then we're playing 1 boss. There's just not enough space to play more bosses with this deck. You just kind of want to kill whatever's in front of you with Charizard. Just because, again, we want to make sure this deck runs first. Again, this is just a skeleton. We can change it as we go. Maybe we can add another boss later. We found out 1 card isn't really needed. But for now, we're just playing 1 boss, get the engine going. And then on to our item cards, we're playing 3 Scoop Up Nets. 3 Scoop Up Nets allows us to you know, it acts kind of like a switch, so we can scoop up our Jirachis and then and go into another Jirachi or go into our main attacker of Charizard. Do whatever we need to do with Scoop Up Nets. Ordinary Rods allows us to recycle energies, as well as our main attackers in Charizard, Charmander, or Charmeleon if we need to. And then we also play 2 Fire Crystals, again allowing us to quickly grab energies back from our discard pile. And then we play a ton of ball search just to make sure we get our stage 2s up. We play 4 quick balls to get all our basics out, 3 great balls to be able to search Pokemon if we need to, and 1 evolution essence to be able to get the evolutions we need in Charizard or Charmeleon. And then we play 2 Pokémon, giving us a little bit more flexibility as well, since we do play a good amount of Pokemon, allowing us to put 1 back that we don't need and getting back whatever we don't need, possibly an evolution of Charmander. And then we play a Pal Pad, allowing us to recycle any supporters we may need. Maybe we need a Clay, or maybe we need a Leon to add that 30 damage and we can somehow get it back into our hand quickly that turn, or another Welder just to get, or even just get another boss that we maybe had to discard early or we had to use early on in the game. And then from there, we play obviously 4 rare candies. We want to evolve our Charmanders as quickly as possible to Charizard, because not only do we get our main attacker up, but we also get our draw engine up in battle sense, and that can quickly turn our game into a very consistent game once we get a Charizard or 2 up and going with that battle sense ability. And then on top of that, we don't, like I said before, we don't need a lot of energy to get this deck going. We're just playing 9 energy, and we're just playing a lot of ways to recycle that energy, as I stated before, in Ordinary Rod and Fire Crystal. So now let's look at the cost of this deck total. I did a small analysis on what it would cost at worst, and this is based on prices from PTCGO prices.com, this site right here. PTCGO prices. Again, I'm just looking through and just looking at what is the most expensive value of the card. So if you're looking at these prices saying these are ridiculous, why is it that a Fire Crystal costs 1 pack? This is like worst case scenario, and you had to get Fire Crystals for 1 pack each. But again, like I said, like you're looking at most of these cards, again, you're getting from the starter deck. Like the main Pokemon Charizard, you can just get 2 starter decks on PTCGO for 1,000 coins, which is not basically free. Coins are very easy to grind on PTCGO, so that's where you're seeing a lot of these 0 cards, and energy is free anyway. Like even Ordinary Rods come in the deck, Leon's coming in the starter deck, so those you're getting for free basically. Then like the most expensive like card per pack here that you're getting is a Dedenne, and that's 8 packs. So honestly, it's not a lot. Like Jirachi is the next expensive card, but again, like a lot of these cards, this is me taking into account, like if I was starting today and I wanted a very cheap deck under $100, you can get Jirachis for 16 packs, a playset for 16 packs, which isn't bad. And then the Dedenne is for 8 packs. 1 Dedenne for 8 packs, and 1 Boss's Orders for 5. So that's not too bad. And in total packs is $60, and I took it's 60 packs, and then I took the price per code from Town and I rounded it up to $1. They cost 98 cents if you buy a bulk of 50. So you would need what, $60? $60 is not bad to be starting for a starter deck in Pokemon, for, you know, a nice competitive deck in Pokemon. So that isn't too bad at all, and you could possibly get this even cheaper. Yeah, no, I think 60, again, like I said, these are worst case scenario prices. You can probably get, especially a lot of these trainers, you can probably get play sets for one pack. So like Pokémon, you can probably get a whole play set for 1 pack, not just 2, not just 1 for 1. So like I said, I think this is a great budget deck. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and saw how I analyzed this prices a little bit. And this is probably, again, like I said, this and Luke Metal, since I already have most of the cards in Luke Metal, are probably going to be the two main decks I run when Vivid Voltage comes out. Because my budget's very tight in November and December. I have a lot going on right now, and I need to like keep that budget tight. So let me know what you guys think of the deck. I hope you guys have a good day, and leave a like I can't talk right now. Leave a like on the video below, leave a like in the description below. Hit the subscribe button if you like the content I'm seeing. Have a good night, guys, and peace.